People laughed when they heard his accent. Hollywood said his name was too long. They said he would never become a movie star. In 1968, a young man arrived in America with a dream. He had a strong body, a strange accent, and almost no English. Many people laughed at him. They said his name was too long, his accent was too strong, and his dreams were impossible. But this young immigrant believed something different. He believed he could become the best in the world. This is the real story of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the boy who could not speak English but refused to give up. Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in 1947 in a small village called Thal in Austria. Life in the village was simple and sometimes difficult. His father was a strict police officer who believed in discipline and hard work. The family did not have much money, and Arnold often felt that life was limited in this small place. But even as a young boy, he felt something inside him. He believed he was meant for something bigger than the small village where he grew up. When Arnold was a teenager, he discovered bodybuilding. One day he saw pictures of famous bodybuilders in a magazine. Their bodies looked strong and powerful, almost like heroes from ancient stories. Arnold was fascinated. From that moment, he knew what he wanted. He wanted to become the strongest man in the world. But his dream was not easy. The gym in his village was small and old. The equipment was simple and heavy. Sometimes Arnold trained alone for hours. He lifted weights again and again, pushing his body to the limit. While other teenagers spent time relaxing or going out with friends, Arnold was in the gym building his future. His father did not always understand this dream. In fact, his father wanted him to follow a more traditional path, maybe becoming a police officer like him. But Arnold had already decided something important. He did not want an ordinary life. He wanted to become number one. At the age of 18, Arnold joined the Austrian army. Even during his military service, he did not stop training. He woke up early, lifted weights whenever he could, and continued building his body. His discipline and determination were already very strong. Soon, Arnold began winning bodybuilding competitions in Europe. His confidence grew with every victory. But his biggest dream was still far away. The center of bodybuilding was not in Austria. It was in America. Arnold believed that if he wanted to become the best, he had to go to the United States, the country of opportunity, the place where big dreams could become reality. In 1968, Arnold finally arrived in America, but life there was not easy at all. He was only 21 years old. His English was very poor. Sometimes people could not understand him. His accent sounded strange to many Americans. Some people even laughed when he spoke. Arnold also did not have much money. Life in a new country was confusing and sometimes lonely. But Arnold had something very powerful, a clear vision of his future. He continued training harder than ever before. Every day he worked on his body. Slowly, people began to notice him. His physique was incredible, strong, balanced, and impressive. Soon, Arnold started winning the biggest bodybuilding competitions in the world. In 1970, Arnold Schwarzenegger won his first Mr. Olympia title. It was one of the most important competitions in bodybuilding. Winning it meant becoming the best bodybuilder on the planet. But Arnold did not stop there. He continued winning again and again. In total, he won the Mr. Olympia title 7 times. By that time, he had already become a legend in the bodybuilding world. But Arnold had another dream. He wanted to become a movie star. This dream sounded even more impossible than the first one. Hollywood producers looked at him and saw many problems. His body was too big, his accent was too strong, his name was too difficult to pronounce. Some people even told him directly that he would never succeed in movies. For many people, this would be the end of the dream, but not for Arnold. Instead of quitting, he worked harder. He studied acting. He improved his English. He practiced speaking again and again. He also learned how the film industry worked. Slowly, small opportunities began to appear. Arnold started getting small roles in movies. They were not big at first, but they helped him learn and grow. Then, in 1982, something important happened. Arnold starred in the movie Conan the Barbarian. The film was a success and showed audiences that Arnold could be more than just a bodybuilder. But the real breakthrough came 2 years later. In 1984, Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in the movie The Terminator. The role of a powerful, unstoppable machine became one of the most famous characters in movie history. Arnold's deep voice, strong presence, and unique accent suddenly became his advantage instead of his weakness. The man who once struggled to speak English had now become one of the most recognizable actors in Hollywood. After that, Arnold starred in many successful movies like Predator, Total Recall, and True Lies. His career in Hollywood was now unstoppable. But Arnold's story did not end there. In the early 2000s, he made another surprising decision. He entered politics. In 2003, Arnold Schwarzenegger was elected governor of California, one of the most important states in the United States. For a boy from a small Austrian village who once could not speak English, this was an incredible achievement. Arnold's life shows something powerful. Success does not depend on where you start. It depends on how strongly you believe in your dream and how hard you work for it. He arrived in America with almost nothing, a strong accent, little money, and a dream that many people called impossible. But Arnold never stopped believing. From a small village in Austria to the biggest bodybuilding stages in the world, from struggling immigrant to Hollywood superstar, from actor to governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger proved that limits often exist only in our minds. And his story reminds us of one important truth. No matter where you start, your future can be bigger than anyone expects, if you refuse to give up. If you enjoyed this story and want to improve your English with more real inspirational stories, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. More amazing stories are coming soon.